Welcome to the WION podcast. Today on the deep dive, we're plunging into, well, a really remarkable ocean story coming out of the Pacific. Imagine encountering a fish, just so colossal it makes almost everything else look tiny. That's basically what happened recently.
It's pretty extraordinary, yeah. Scientists observed a whale shark, already the biggest fish we know, measuring a staggering 60 feet long.
60 feet. Wow.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating is, the typical size range we see is more like 18 to 33 feet.
Right.
Sometimes you get these rare big ones around 40 feet, but 60, that really pushes what we understood about their maximum size potential.
That's absolutely incredible. And for listeners who might not know them well, whale sharks, they're filter feeders, right?
Correct. They just swim along, mouths wide open, taking in huge amounts of water to filter out tiny stuff.
Like plankton, krill.
Plankton, krill, tiny fish, yeah. And despite that size, they're completely harmless to humans. Divers actually seek them out in, warmer waters. It's a special experience.
And this giant one, it was seen near the coast.
Yeah, relatively close, in an area where whale sharks are commonly found, which is interesting in itself.
So what does a sighting like this actually mean for scientists?
Well, it's a huge opportunity, really. An individual this big gives us a unique window. We can learn so much more about their biology.
Like their growth.
Their growth rates, definitely. But also feeding habits. Does a shark that need different food sources or just more? And maybe even things like their lifespan. You start to wonder, what conditions allowed it to get quite so large.
Right. What's different there?
Exactly.
And it's not just about how big they are, is it? They have a job to do in the ocean.
Oh, absolutely. A vital role. As filter feeders, they help control populations of plankton and small fish.
Which affects everything else.
Pretty much. It contributes to the overall health and balance of the whole marine ecosystem. Think about coral reefs, for example. Keeping plankton in check helps them thrive. Plus, their migrations. Sometimes huge distances.
Right, you mentioned that.
Yeah, they connect different parts of the ocean, ecologically speaking.
It's kind of sobering, though, to think about the threats they face, these incredible animals.
It is, sadly. Big threats. Things like overfishing, sometimes they get caught by accident in nets meant for other species.
Bycatch.
Exactly. And then there's marine pollution, which can affect their food or just their general health, and damage to their habitats, their feeding grounds.
And they don't reproduce quickly, do they?
No, they have a slow reproduction rate, which makes them particularly vulnerable. It takes them a long time to recover from population declines.
So, is enough being done? What about conservation?
Well, there are definitely efforts underway, and they're growing. Things like setting up marine reserves, protected areas where they can feed and maybe breed safely.
Okay.
And regulations on fishing gear and practices to try and reduce that accidental catch. Public awareness is a big one, too.
Just letting people know how important they are.
Precisely. And technology helps now, too. Scientists use things like satellite tags.
To track where they go.
Yeah, to track their movements, understand their migration routes, figure out which areas are most critical for them. That data is super valuable for planning conservation.
So this discovery, this colossal whale shark, it really is a reminder, isn't it, of the wonders still out there in the ocean.
Absolutely.
And it just underscores how important that ongoing research is and the conservation work.
Absolutely. It makes you think about, the potential for life to reach sizes we maybe haven't even imagined yet.
And the crucial part these giants play.
For sure.
Well, it's a truly amazing find. Stay tuned to the WION podcast for more such intriguing stories to come.